Well, lighting fireworks is a tradition for many families on the 4th of July, but even legal consumer fireworks can be extremely dangerous.
Yeah, and here are the parents of 3-year-old Michael Shannon. He was killed during a family celebration when a firework struck him in the head from 40 feet away.
Display to celebrate the 4th of July.
And the final finale for the night, it tipped over while firing. It struck Michael in the head. He was standing between my legs. There was nothing that I could do to help him.
It's such a sad story. The thing is, it could happen to any one of us. Jill Glantz is a public educator and owner of Prevention is Key. We're so happy that you could join us again to talk about this important topic. So this little boy, Michael Shannon, was at a family celebration.
Right.
The fireworks were they were consumer fireworks, right? Legal
That's
fireworks?
Right, consumer fireworks. And most of the incidents that are occurring where there are injuries involved are due to, the use of consumer fireworks, which are legal,
Okay, I'm going to take this because I guess now your microphone's working, so you don't have to pretend you're a rock star for the day.
I think just watching that, there's no way you can't be affected by hearing that. And to think that, as Molly said, these are legal fireworks, things most of us grew up having, maybe during the 4th of July, a celebration. What is it, that we need, why is it that these are so dangerous but yet legal?
Well, I think because, like sparklers, for example, they burn at 1,200 degrees. Now, who knew that? I mean, most people, they give them to their children and have no clue that, they're that hot. Firecrackers, fountains, rockets, things of that nature. If you think about it, they're like rockets, for example, are projectiles. So they can, once again, go into a crowded area. Like in the Michael Shannon incident, it actually, malfunctioned and flew right at him and hit him in the head. Now, it's interesting, I'll put this information out, and I have friends and things that'll contact me and say, oh, we've been using them for years, we supervise our children. Well, Michael Shannon's father was supervising his child. As a matter of fact, he had his 3-year-old son standing right between his legs, so how much more supervised can you get?
Yeah, that's the thing that struck me about it, too. He wasn't off wandering or doing something with fireworks that he wasn't supposed to.
Exactly.
And I'm glad you brought up sparklers, because that's the one thing that I think parents are like, oh, sparklers are so cute, they're safe. They hand them off to kids, and here they burn so extremely hot. One of the interesting statistics, because there are a lot of them it's the National Fire Protection Association about the dangers of consumer fireworks. They talk about children and teens, and the highest number of kids most likely to be injured are between the ages of 5 and 14.
Right.
So it's the really young kids.
It is, yes. And these, injuries that are occurring, not only are they tragic, but they're lifelong. I mean, if you have a, disfigurement, a burn, a scar, people are being blinded by the fireworks. Oftentimes, you're working with them and your face is right over them. So the most common injuries are hand injuries, face injuries, and then eye injuries. So can you imagine a child, having to grow up with that type of injury? And, it would not only affect that child for their entire life, but their family, knowing that, this parent allowed them to, participate with this type of activity.
Yeah.
And I truly think if we're around this age that we've all, had those experiences with fireworks where something has gone wrong. We've all been at an event where it misfired or something happened like that. So how can we safely enjoy them? Because I think at the end of the day, everybody still loves fireworks.
Absolutely. And everyone says, well, we don't want to break our family tradition. We've been doing this for years. But we've been doing lots of things for long-term time periods. But you know what? The more we learn and the more we progress, we find that, these new ways are better and safer. So, don't change your entire 4th of July celebration, but alter it a little bit and forego the consumer fireworks and, go and watch a display put on by the professionals, because really that's the only safe way to enjoy the fireworks.
And they're amazing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a good point. So really, if you go to a fireworks store or you're thinking about buying them, your word then or your message is there is no no safe
Right.
consumer firework.
Exactly.
Even if it's
Exactly.
supervised, again, there is no safe consumer.
Absolutely.
And if kids find a firework after a professional display, they shouldn't touch it. They should let an adult know right away.
Let an adult know right away, because so often they are still active, and children can get burned, or it could explode in the child's face, hand, you know, things of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, when it's dry out in particular, you should always be extra careful around fires or fireworks.
Yes.
We have a website that we're going to share right now that has fire and life safety tips. It's preventioniskey.net. You're also on Facebook, and people can check out
Yes,
your message
yes.
there too. Thanks, Jill. Nice to see you
You're
again.
welcome.
Happy 4th of July
Happy
to you.
4th of July.
Thank you.